Welcome to this short demonstration of one of the amazing new features of XSitePro version 2.5. The feature that I'm going to be demonstrating for you right now is the domain and hosting setup tool actually within the XSitePro software itself. And this is pretty groundbreaking stuff because until now, most applications, including XSitePro, used to require that you at some point broke away from your website design and development work to actually search for a domain, purchase that domain, set up the hosting, mesh the two together, so point the domain at the hosting account, and then bring all of that information back into XSitePro, which itself wasn't too difficult to do, but for a lot of our users, it was just one extra step, an extra complication as far as the process of creating a site was concerned. So we decided with the new release of XSitePro version 2.5, we were going to take care of that for our users. I'm just going to demonstrate for you right now how it works. It's really, really simple. So here in front of us right now, we have a website that I've put together already. It's one relating to aromatherapy oils. And all I want to do is to go see if I can find a relevant domain that features the keywords, say aromatherapy oils, and see if I can set that up really quickly. I'll show you just how easy it is with this version of XSitePro. All I'm going to do is head over to the Publishing Details tab in XSitePro here, up on the right-hand side. And you'll see as soon as I go there, because there are no publishing details there already, I'm asked, would I like XSitePro to help me find a domain? So all I'm going to do in response to that is hit the Yes, Please button here to accept the offer of assistance. And clicking that button loads the new domain search module. And you can see here that the desired domain name by aromatherapy oils is picked up by default from my primary keyword. But I'm going to change that to, let's say, buying aromatherapy oils, and click go. And you can see here that XSitePro is going off and it's actually doing a search for me right now to see if that domain's available. And sure enough, fortunately, we can see that that domain is in fact available. We have some alternate domain name suggestions below if I wanted to. I could see if there's something else, buy aromatherapy oils. .com is gone, but .net, TV, and so on are available. And I can scroll through a whole bunch of different options to see if I wasn't happy with my initial search there. But I'm happy with buying aromatherapyoils.com. So having made that selection, I'm just going to go ahead and click the next button here. Now, in step 3, as we can see, we have the option to choose from 3 different hosting packages. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to go ahead and choose the lowest price plan there, just $6 a month, and click Next. All I need to do now is to either create an account with the hosting provider that we're using here, or to log into an existing account. So I'm going to go ahead and create an account just so that I can actually demonstrate to you how easy this is. So clicking create now will go ahead and create that account for me. So having created that account, it's automatically logging me in right now. And here we can see all of the information. Okay. So having logged in, and we could have sidestepped that if we'd already got an account, we just logged in with the username password box that we saw just a moment ago. We go ahead and click Next. We choose which length of registration and any additional options that we want, and just confirm the hosting option selection. And we can pay for that hosting option, obviously monthly, quarterly, biannually, or annually, and make a saving depending on which payment schedule we opt for. And once we're happy with that, we go ahead and click Next. And we can use our contact details that we've already entered once just to save time. Of course, I'm going to blur this part out so that I don't... And having entered those details, I just click I agree, click the order button, and we'll see it's now validating the account, sorting out the payment, setting up the domain for me. It's also setting up the hosting account for me. It's marrying the two together so that they work, in combination. And once it's done that, I will see a success message, just confirming that the order's gone through successfully. There we are. Congratulations, my order's been successfully submitted. The hosting account's being set up. Normally takes just a couple of minutes, and we'll be notified by email that the process has been completed. So I can just click OK, and it will drop back into XSitePro. And then just in a matter of seconds, you can see there the actual publishing details have appeared in the publishing tab for me automatically. How cool is that? Just in a matter of a few minutes, I've gone through the whole process of domain search, domain registration, hosting setup, and marrying the two, pointing the domain at the hosting account. And as you saw, it was step-by-step simple. It was really, really straightforward. And so not only have I got a low price domain and hosting package now set up, I did it without even having to leave the XSitePro software. Want to see if it works? Well, let's just check that now. We've got the domain that we just registered right now. I'm going to go ahead and publish this website right now and see if the hosting account setup has worked for me. So as usual, XSitePro is now going to produce all of the files and log in to the hosting account. You can see it's logged in successfully, which is great. And it's just setting about publishing all my files. So the complete process for the first time, actually on a client-side website development piece of software, we can actually go about creating a website from scratch using XSitePro. And as we'll see as we look through some of the other amazing features in version 2.5, we can create a fantastic high-quality website. And once we've done that, without even leaving the software, we can do a quick domain search, register that domain, set up the hosting, and pay for that right there within XSitePro. It doesn't get any more convenient than that. So for those of you who are creating multiple sites, it's a great way to keep everything in one place, nice and organized. So now that that's publishing, I'll just pause the video right now until the publishing cycle finishes, just to save you waiting for those 117 files to publish. This is, of course, the first time this site's been published to that domain because I've just bought it. And so I'll just go ahead and pause this right now and resume as we approach the end of the publishing cycle. So here we are, just coming now then to the end of the publishing cycle. And as soon as this publishing has just finished, I'm going to go ahead and at the bottom of the screen there, I'm going to click the Open Website button, as usual, just to check the site out. Okay, so the publishing is finished. I'm going to go ahead and click Open Website. And here we can see buyingaromatherapyoils.com. Here's the site. There it is, published right in front of your very eyes. From a standing start, we've done the whole domain search, registration and setup in way less than 10 minutes, which is fantastic.